Hello, my name is Craig Linder,
And I'm Andrew Bronson.
and we are the Get Wireless HPUE experts. We're here today to do an HPUE roundtable with you about the products that we're excited to be distributing here at Get Wireless that are HPUE capable. And we're going to be talking in detail about what that means exactly.
And we'd like to welcome you into our warehouse where we're filming today. This is the nerve center of Get Wireless, where all the good things happen. So HPUE stands for High Power User Equipment. Let's talk about the last two letters, UE, or user equipment. User equipment is defined by the 3GPP or the FCC as a device that an individual user or users will use to connect through the cellular network. An example of that is your cell phone, a tablet, a PC, or maybe an in-vehicle router, all of which would have a cellular modem or module embedded in them. HP stands for high power. So your standard piece of user equipment, again, like the cell phone or the tablet you have out there, runs at what's called Power Class 3, which is 23 dBm of power or 200 milliwatts. In the case of FirstNet with AT&T or the brand name MegaRange, the 3GPP and the FCC allow you to go ahead and boost the power of band 14 all the way up to 31 dBm or 1.26 watts. This gives you substantially increased range and gives you more power for more uplink speed, which will give you as well more throughput on the network itself. So why is that important? Well, especially in the case of FirstNet or MegaRange with our first responders out there, the ability to be farther away from a tower and still be able to provide connectivity is very critical, as well as when you are all within range of the tower and have the ability to uplink or to upload more information, such as in the case of, let's say, live video, it is also critical itself. The beauty of HPUE on FirstNet/MegaRange is the fact that because there is priority and preemption with that service, each user that's out there that has an HPUE capable device is going to be able to get absolutely the farthest range and the most uplink or best speed on the network possible.
HPUE devices can be used wherever band 14 has been deployed and wherever FirstNet service has been enabled. FirstNet MegaRange is the service that the HPUE devices will be subscribed to be enabled to transmit at this higher power and take advantage of all the features and all the scenarios that Andrew just explained in regards to what HPUE is. One of the HPUE capable products that Get Wireless distributes is the Assured Wireless AW12. An AW12 is a ruggedized device. It has some great heat sinking you can see on the top, and it has antenna ports like most LTE modems, gateways, and routers. The thing that makes this product a little bit different is that we actually have 3 LTE antenna ports, and then we have a GPS port as the 4th port. So the reason we have 3 is because with any LTE product, you'll have 2 antenna ports for your LTE MIMO, but because we're HPUE capable, higher power on band 14, we have a dedicated antenna port for band 14 that the signal is routed through filtering and has a low noise amplifier that brings that power up to class 131 dBm. So that's a difference. So the antennas that we connect to the AW12 are going to have 3 LTE elements and a GPS element in them. On the other side, we have the power port, and then we have actually a USB port for data. So rather than an Ethernet port natively on the device, we have a USB port. And this USB port can be connected directly to devices that can accommodate a USB WAN connection and accommodate the driver that's needed for that USB interface. Or it can talk to an accessory product, which is the Ethernet injector, also by Assured Wireless. And the Ethernet injector does a number of things. It actually translates that data connection from USB to Ethernet. So when these two devices are used together, then together they start to look like what we're used to on a router or a gateway with antenna ports and an Ethernet port for data connectivity. There's also power conditioning, ignition sense, and sleep sense that are enabled by the Ethernet injector. So these two devices work very well. And the third component that I have here is a mounting plate, a hardware kit, which includes a mounting plate. It's pre-drilled, so these devices can easily mount onto this plate nicely, succinctly together. Cables come with the kit that allow these devices to not have a lot of extra cable next to them, and this easily mounts in the trunk of a vehicle or wherever is appropriate for the specific vehicle. So the Assured Wireless kit, if you will, has the AW12, the Ethernet injector, and the mounting plate together, and that's a very common deployment that you'll see in emergency vehicles, public safety applications.
The other HPUE device that Get Wireless currently distributes and has is the Airgain Connect. The Airgain Connect utilizes the same HPUE modem technology as the Assured Wireless modem does, but implements it in a different manner. And what Airgain has done is they have combined the modem and the antenna into a single device and housing that goes ahead and mounts on top of the vehicle or outside of the building if it's used in a fixed environment. Why is that important? Well, in traditional split modem / router antenna systems, you have a length of antenna cabling and connectors that you have to use to connect these two devices together. And in that case, you incur radio frequency or RF loss. Generally, on a 16-foot cable with connectors, you're going to lose about 2 dB. That loss is mitigated or gone when you use the Airgain Connect. They have a patented technology that connects the modem directly to the antenna elements for the LTE as well as the GNS connections right inside this single enclosure. This means that you're going to get more distance, you're going to get more throughput, and it also means you're not going to incur any additional loss, giving you maximum range with this product. The other advantage that you're going to get with this is that since the Airgain Connect device will work on all bands for AT&T, not just band 14, you're going to get that increased power or not have the loss on all of the other standard AT&T bands as well, giving you better range and better throughput on every single band, not just band 14.
That's a great point, and Andrew, and one thing to even add to that is that some of the emergency vehicles out there require more than 16 feet of cable between the modem and the antenna. So for those vehicles that require 20, even 30 feet of cable, this advantage is even more compelling.
Absolutely, Craig.
Thank you for joining us today to learn a little bit about HPUE products that Get Wireless distributes. We hope you found this information interesting and helpful and informative. And if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to us here at Get Wireless to learn more about the Assured Wireless AW12 or the Airgain Connect HPUE capable products.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.